so uncomfortable. Jesus Christ. I don't really know. My professor literally gave me an F. She gave me an F. Requirement was 2 pages, assignment was 4. Analysis of delivery was fine. Think of reformatting your document to show more charts, use less space. Recommendations. What are the specific recommendations? ARCC shows some glimpse of recommendations. However, missing specific data-driven recommendations. There is no analysis in Excel at all. Missed opportunity in this data-driven course. I got an F. This one's a big. Hey guys, it's 11:45 and I am cleaning my apartment, so just getting this place together. I just don't want to feel this way right now. Like I'm actually playing music to distract me. I love God. You know, if I didn't love God, like, I would be out here. Let's just say that for facts. I will be out here right now. Like the only thing that I can't even explain. Like I don't even know why I love God so much. Like I don't know why I love God so much. Like, and it's never like emotional like this, but I just don't know why. With everything that has happened and everything that is going on now, and it's like if I didn't want to wait on God, if I took things into my own hands, things would be different for sure. I think my relationship with God is very toxic, but it's like the perfect type of toxic relationship you want to have. Now let me explain. I know that's a lot to unpack, but I would fight. Like I would be so upset with God. Like, why did you put this obstacle there? Why did you allow this happen? You know, why did you plan my life out like that? Like, and you know, say things like, do you even really love me? And it's some weird sick joke. And then just knowing that, like, at the end of the day, like, that's still where I want to be. Like, so that's why I say it's like a very toxic relationship. Is like I can't help but want to be with God, and I don't know why. Like, God has obviously helped me beyond and saved me and given me my life that I'm very grateful for, but it's like I don't love God because of what He's done in my life. Like I can't even like pinpoint like why, and that makes it really difficult, I think, to walk away. And I don't want to walk away, but I do right now wish I could just like, I don't know, maybe just not believe. I don't want to believe because not believing makes it easier to just turn your back on like the promises and stuff. So it's easier to not believe than to believe. I hope things get better. Like mentally, I don't care if I'm living in a fucking ditch. Like, can I just be happy? Can I just not compare? Can I just like be content? Like, how do I become content if I can't? If that's not like naturally in my energy, like my makeup, and I need you. Like that's if I pray for it, it's really just like contentment. And I'm still struggling working on myself, but at least I'm content. Like, wouldn't that be easy? Yeah. Anyways, guys, it's actually snowing outside. There's a snowstorm. I'm scared to open my window. Why did I do that? But yeah, guys, this is what it's looking like. This is Boston. So I just wanted to show you guys my pantry. This is how it looks like now. I put all my extra stuff up here. Here are like my dry stuff. I don't really have much back here. I just have some beans that I haven't cooked, and these budak noodles that I only have one left. I don't think I'm going to be eating it anytime soon. Maybe for like a random spicy challenge or something. Anyways, here this is where my spices and everything are. Sorry guys, and I cleaned everything down. Now I'm being so self-conscious. So this is where my spices are, and I didn't mind putting things all the way back here because last level I can just reach. I don't really use these often. Like my oil here, I use it for making like stew or something. Nigerian canola oil. I prefer canola to vegetable just because it's healthier. And then olive oil, but I have my olive oil spray here. And if I'm being naughty, oh my god, I make the best grilled cheese. Well, not like, yeah, like on the stove. But anyways, I have my butter. It's a grilled garlic bread. Yeah, I make my, anyways, it's like super struggle, but it's cool. That's this pantry done. I'm thinking, should I organize this pantry? So this is another like food section. Sure, let me go ahead and organize this as well. Hey guys, 8:38 in the evening. I just finished taking out my twists. I still feel like I might have to detangle more. I am done organizing, cleaned down everything, swept even my bedroom, but that's just like laundry and stuff. I will grab the dryer. What I have to do, I just have to I have to wash my hair and then twist the twists. I learned something when I put my hair in dreads Tuesday last week. I washed it twice, still in twists, and taking out my hair literally almost dreaded, like went into dreads. So it's just really weird for me because I always wet my hair. Like I always wet my hair when I wash, like when I'm in the shower. That's why usually, like the times, well, most times, in fact all the time until the first time I put my hair in twists, my hair always looks like so shrunken down because I always wet my hair. Length check. This is actually how long my hair is. But anyways, I'm going to just take my time now. I want to jump into the shower, wash my hair. I'm going to use a comb to detangle. I have my Denman brush. I don't comb my hair. I comb my hair like once every month or every other month. So far so good. Organizing was good. I know when I checked in last, I had a little talk with you guys, or rather I talked about how I was feeling. But yeah, essentially throughout I took like 5 cry breaks. Very intense. I think right now I'm just like all cried out. And I am just here. Man. Like as much as you want like overnight miracles, sometimes they happen, sometimes they don't. But the one thing I got from my crying sessions today is that I hear you. That's God telling me, I hear you. Like, I see you. You know, the Bible says that God knows our needs before we even ask. And so he been new. So yeah, wow, today was a struggle. It was literally kind of like my life. Like when I got done cleaning everywhere and having to sweep, because I swept like my bathroom into my living room, then I swept my bedroom into my living room, and then I just swept like my whole living room, and then I mopped. But it's like the living room area, just like getting all that junk out. It was so like, what's the word? It was so it's like it was essentially like my life. Well, right now I feel like getting work done, and then it's like the load of it all. And I don't know how to explain, but it definitely hit me, like all the obstacles that I face. And the obstacles were like the thoughts that are popping into my head, or just, you know, remembering all the things that I need to get done, and or all the things that I can't do, like right now, like my limitations and everything. And, you know, breaking out, crying, and then coming back, and then sweeping a little bit, then going back, crying, coming out. So it just really showed me that I really just keep pushing. And at the end of the day, the moral of it all was, if I don't do it, nobody else is going to do it. It's like I literally cannot leave this just like in the middle of my apartment. Like I have to complete this. So that was kind of just how that, I guess, showed me. I mean, it was difficult. It was so difficult. I mean, God definitely used a couple things to motivate me. I would say to get things done, like helping me get through my work with my emotions. Like God definitely did some things to motivate me, but right now I just want to wash my, like if I didn't have to do my twists, I would have just like take out my twists. I would have just showered and gone to bed. Like I am so tired from crying. I'm so tired from working. I'm just so tired. Like I wasn't joking when I said I feel like I need a vacation. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just at this place right now. Can't escape anything. This is literally how my days are. Like yesterday I was so pumped. I cried all day today. Seems like a mean joke. Like letting me taste what like freedom feels like, and then just taking it away the next second. You know, that shift hasn't happened. That perspective shift. It's like I'm still making music. I enjoy doing that. Like I'm still promoting my brand. I enjoy doing that. But it's like this is not where I want to be. You know. I don't know, how can my perspective change to be okay where I'm at? I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but like again, learning that Rome wasn't built in a day. I was saying this about my weight. That's another thing God used, like for me. You guys saw I was doing like a rapper, right? And then I looked at my full body mirror and I was just hyper focusing on my stomach. Like it's so weird. The relationship I have with my stomach is so fucking weird. Like I've always hyper focused on my tummy ever since I was small. Always was like, oh my god, I have a big stomach, and it doesn't matter how tiny I am. Like I feel like I'll always see my stomach as big. Anyway, so I was just there looking at myself, full body dysmorphia moment. Like I couldn't even recognize myself body wise. Like this was not the. And the scary thing, I don't say scary because this is just kind of how body dysmorphia is, right? So as I was cleaning my cabinets, I decided to just take a tiny picture for like the thumbnail. And this is me. And I looked at this picture and I looked at myself in the mirror. I looked at this picture and I looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, these are not the same people. Why are my eyes, the lens in my head, see something completely different? It's like, what in the witchcraft? I had to look at this picture and we looked at myself in this picture and I was just like, you know what? How can I make myself feel better about what I am seeing right now in the mirror? So I had my wrapper like down here, although it was like later in the day. So like after I took that picture, so things were not so like tight anymore. Like I had been working and all that stuff. So I retied my wrapper and I went to throw on my scarf. I was thinking, okay, maybe the fact that my hair looks weird, I feel weird. I put on some lip gloss. I went to spray some face like mist because my face at that time was like dry. I actually haven't washed my face since morning, so I went to go put some like facial mist. I put some lip gloss on, those little things, tying scarf, retying my wrapper, putting my lip gloss on. Looked at myself in the mirror. I was so sad, man. Oh god, today was a trip. Like I don't know what I should say this, but I kept on looking at the knife on my table. I just kept on looking at my knife. I looked at it like 5-6 times. I was saying to myself, I'm about to come and get you. That's just really how hard it was. And it was literally just because I was trying to stop replaying the same thing in my head. Like I told you when I turned on the music that I'm trying to distract myself. It didn't work. Address it. And that's what I kept on doing today. I was like, okay, if just acknowledging the fact that I'm feeling this way and these are the thoughts that I have and it's scary and I'm afraid. Okay, fine, I'm afraid. But like, okay, what if these thoughts are true? What's going to happen to me? Life will move on unless I get like hit by a truck or randomly like drown as I'm taking a shower or die in my sleep. Like life is going to move on. And then what? I'm going to get over whatever it is. Eventually I will. And then things like died down. But I prayed. This last time I prayed and I was just saying, I just remember this verse that I kind of hold on to. Is when Jesus is saying, the peace I leave with you is a peace that supersedes this earthly peace. The peace I leave with you is not like the peace of this world. And I was saying, Jesus, where's that peace? Where's that peace? And I just kept on envisioning like his face like in my mind, and I just got up. I was like halfway done with my sweeping. Not halfway, I was like really close. I just got up and I grabbed my broom, and I've kind of just slowly morphed down into this energy. I ate good. I had eaten all day. So that happened. It was such an emotional trip, man. I haven't had an anxiety attack like that, like a panic attack like that in months. And that's what I was saying. Guys, I was rolling on my floor. Oh my goodness. Yo. But those were real tears, man. Like real tears. Real tears. Real tears. Real. Like real. Like now. Something needs to happen now. Then I went on Instagram and I saw a post and it said, God wants me to tell you that I have answered your prayers, that he has answered your prayers, and you should go to bed or something like that. That was like 4 hours or maybe like 2 hours before the whole God please I need peace. I still went on. It's like there's sometimes like I don't know if you deal with anxiety, you might probably relate, but and if you have panic attacks, you can probably relate. It's like that calm down isn't just, it's not a switch. It's like when you turn on the engine of a car and you drive it, like when you finally turn it off, like the engine doesn't just go cold once you switch off the ignition, once you turn it off. Like it takes a while for the engine to cool. I think that's the only way I can explain like anxiety. Like, you know, you like, and if just putting it like regular, like everyday fear that is normal, like not extreme like anxiety, like if you're driving and you like swerve off on the side of the road and you start shaking, like just because you swerve back on the road doesn't mean like you stop shaking. Like you're still going to be having palpitations and stuff. So yeah, that's essentially how like panic attacks work, at least from my experience. And at the end of the day, you just feel so tired and so out of it, and I don't know, man. This whole thing started with me getting an F, and then actually, no. Earlier that night, before I saw that I got an F, some random thought just popped into my head. I said, "Fuck you, Satan." I freaked out then too. I did. It actually wasn't yesterday, it was the first day. I freaked out then too. I prayed, I forgot about it. And then, yes, whole of yesterday I was fine. And then later at night I saw my F. Then this morning I woke up with that thought that I had like 2 days ago and I rebuked. Came back again. I said, okay. And they just morphed into different things, and man, I don't know what to say. I feel like things right now just feel so meaningless, like so pointless. So pointless. I told you guys, man, I'm failing at not giving up. I'm failing at having hope, having faith. I'm failing. Anyways, I just know that things are going to get better though. But right now, it's like even if I'm going to wait, let's just shut the doors, close the blinds, turn off all the lights. Let me just hide under the covers until it's time. Like I'm done being that ray of sunshine, you know, like. I feel so sad. Like some of my plants are really suffering from winter. I just pray, you know, I hope it like makes it, at least just survives. Don't worry, it's not going to be another mukbang. Don't worry about it. But guys, my story with my okra. So I told you I put my okra in the freezer. Now this is the first time I've ever put okra in the freezer before. I asked the lady to get me 2. She told me it was the last 2 in the store. This is for the love of Christ again, man. So now I don't have nails, I can really eat. But okay, so because I do my groceries on Uber, they deliver. So the lady messaged me and she was like, oh, they don't have okra in the store. And then she messaged me like 5 minutes since I've been like, oh, she found the last 2 that they had on the shelf. I was like, buy it, bring it. And then I couldn't make all the okra that day because she bought 2 packs. I look at my face. Sorry guys. Wow. And I cooked one and then I kept the other one in the freezer. Okra is, the matter of the story is okra is not that vegetable to put inside the freezer. Like, it will actually make it not nice anymore. Like the okra, when I brought it out of the freezer and it thawed out, like it wasn't crunchy. Now that I think about it, like, it makes sense. It wasn't crunchy anymore, and it just had like a weird thing to it. So I just blended it because usually I chop up my okra. I like my okra like they're present and crispy, crunchy, but I had to blend it because I couldn't just put it in the soup like that. Like, I didn't even put it in there for like long. It chopped up like super fine. Like, it looks like a radio. It is 3 in the afternoon, but today I feel happier, as you guys can tell. God, pepper. Those people, you guys are doing spicy food, like, what are you doing? It's all in your mind. If you tell yourself, I can chest this pepper, you can chest it. Anyways, water and lime. Anytime if you see my water looking cloudy like this, is because there's lime inside. Guys, I'm realizing how difficult it is to actually do this thing that you've been seeing on TikTok. So I'm alright. Anyway, guys, I'm calling it a night. See you guys in the next vlog. Peace. Don't forget to like and subscribe.